What's happening? Hope everybody enjoying. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We here once again, trying to stay up, get up. We're going up, not down. Only superstars can do this. Only superstars can do this. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You know what it is. Back alive for another live action. Hope YouTube take me off a timeout, run me up, run my lights up, get me hyped up. Run them lights up and get me hyped up. Yes, sir. Hope everybody is well. Got a little one in there crying. She getting her hair done. I remember when I used to get my hair done, seemed like that's the worst feeling. I had to cut this off. Feel sorry for her. That was the worst feeling, getting the hair done, pulling that kitchen. That kitchen is back here, back there. When you get to braiding that hair, back there to that kitchen. Shh. It strike a nerve or something when it hit that kitchen. So I had to cut mine off, cut my hair off, and go ahead and get me a fade on them, straight fade. Run my lights up, get me hyped up. Appreciate you for joining in. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Shout outs to everybody out there. Shout outs to all of the YouTubers and everybody I be streaming. Shout outs to it's certain YouTubers out there that give me a little insight on how to maneuver on this channel, and I be watching them. Shout outs to China Mac over in China. I watched a video by him earlier today. It was a good video about if America tariffs is affecting the Chinese people. He was in China with it. Shout outs to China Mac. I seen him on No Jumper episodes, and I seen him actually with JT the Bigger Figure. Shout outs to JT. Shout outs to JT. That's where I get good morning, good evening, good afternoon from. Shout outs to Trap Flicks. I don't know why they blackball certain people. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that, but shout outs to them boys. I don't know them personally at all. I just watch a little bit of YouTube. And today was a good video from China Mac. China Mac had a good one out there. He was in China today. And he kept it all the way straight, talking about the tariffs in China. He said he had the tariffs in China, so a lot of people had it. It was good educational video about how the Chinese feel about the American tariffs and the different avenues. I learned a little bit like Turkey got a lot of businessmen. I did not know that. So it might be another supply for the Chinese goods for the Americans. They were saying Turkey, Canada, and Africa is becoming leading investors into Chinese products after watching China Mac interview in China. I know it's kind of weird because they can't really talk bad or down upon their government in China. So a lot of them, to me, was like scripted in a way, but it was good in raw footage. So shout out to China Mac for that raw footage I just got finished watching. Gave me motivation in getting on here to talk a little bit about different things. But yeah, they feel like, America and China both need each other. There was a couple of opinions about that as well. America and China both need each other. Like the world wouldn't be a peaceful place if America wasn't existing anymore, or if China wasn't existing anymore. But I think the Chinese have prepared for a situation like this, and I really feel like that if hard times hit, then China would be a little bit more prepared than we would in America. Simply because I think Americans, we panic a lot with situations. I wish we was a little bit more tougher and quit panicking. I have to commend Trump on his toughness. A lot of people might call it him being a bully, but I call him being a little tough. So shout outs to that. Yeah, it's another day on here. The next day is gonna be a lot of footage for my peoples to go back and watch and just get in my thoughts about different things. So, you know, and I can see the tariffs not really affecting China and not really hurting the USA, but it will hurt us in the long run if we decide to make our own products and things like that, because it's very expensive in our lands for labor. I think we would lose on the labor aspect of a trade war. Like the labor aspect, we pay too much for labor, I think. And that's what'll run the product price up, I think. I'm not too sure. Allegedly. Everything I said is allegedly. Everything I say is allegedly. But yeah, that situation is a situation we got going on right now. They put it on pause today. I think they reached some type of agreement. I think it was an agreement reached today between the Trump administration and the Chinese administration, and I think they put the tariffs on hold, which is a great, thing for the markets. The markets has been booming today. If anybody got money invested into the markets, it's always good to invest your money. So if you're sitting there and you're listening to me and you watch this video, please decide to invest some of your money. I hope this don't get to you late. Please invest some of your monies into IRAs, cryptocurrencies. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I can tell you things to live a little easier, you know, or make you feel a little bit more comfortable. Even if you're not living a little easier, you can live a little comfortable, you know. Different things is going on in the world. Try to keep knowledgeable about it all. I was watching the basketball games today. Shout out to the New York Knicks. Look like the Knicks might go to an Eastern Conference final. They are up 3-1 on the Boston Celtics. I don't know what the game is doing tonight between the Golden State Warriors and who is Golden State playing? Minnesota Timberwolves. The Golden State Warriors and Minnesota Timberwolves. Today they just announced that Michael Jordan will be back on NBC starting in 2026. NBC, NBA on NBC will be back and live. And Michael Jordan will be back live on TV. So really, with Reggie Miller, I don't know how to think about that. I think it's a great thing for sure. Michael should have been did something like that. Shout outs to Michael Jordan. Shout outs to the Tar Heel man. Shout outs to the Carolinas. That's what we're doing. Shout outs. Shout outs. Shout outs to Michael Jordan and the Carolinas, baby. But yeah, Michael Jordan will be back on NBC, the NBA on NBC. The NBA on NBC went away back in 2002, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. So 2002 is 2025. So that's 23 years that has been no NBA on the NBC. But they're starting back up next year, and Michael Jordan will be, I'm not sure if he had a role on being on the panel, but it seemed like he might do something that I'm doing right now. He might sit in this room and have a whole bunch of shit in the background. You know, it's going to be a Jordan style type thing. Only Michael Jordan can do that shit. So y'all can just imagine what he going to be doing. He might be on the yacht or some shit talking basketball to you. I'm not sure if he going to be in the fucking studio. I don't know if Michael Jordan is going to go to the studio. What y'all think out there? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If Michael Jordan will be around the table, if he's going to go to the studio every day, if Michael Jordan going to have a job. Do y'all think Michael Jordan is going to do good at a job? What you think about that? If Michael Jordan can have a job and have people over him who are you, even Michael Jordan can work, so that should motivate us all. Even Michael Jordan can work. So yeah, I think Jordan might do all right, but I still don't see him going to a studio every day. What kind of car would Jordan pull up in every day to a studio? Or, you know, how many times would Jordan change shoes that day if he go to work at the studio? How many times do y'all think Michael Jordan would change his shoes that day if he have to work at the studio? Do you even think Michael Jordan is capable of going to a studio every day and sitting with Reggie Miller? Reggie Miller gonna be on the cast. Him and Reggie Miller got long time beef. You can look it up too. Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan battles. Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan has always battled. They have battled hard. That was my childhood coming up, watching the Pacers and the Bulls. Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller was one that don't get a lot of credit. Shout outs to Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller is another person that don't get all of the credit that he deserves. Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets got the number 4 pick today. I think they did the lottery NBA draft pick. You can't quote me on that, but I think um, who got the number 1 pick? The Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks got the number 1 pick. So that's good for the Dallas Mavericks. If you're a Dallas Maverick fan, you have Kyrie Irving and what's his name? Antonio Davis. Anthony Davis. You got Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis. Yep. And now you can get Cooper Flag from Duke. Cooper Flag was the best college player last year. I guess it would be 2024. Back in 2000 or, yep, back in 2024. Cooper Flag from Duke. You can look him up. He was one of the best college basketball players that year. He handled his business with the Duke Blue Devils, and I'm a Tar Heel fan, so it's hard for me to talk positive about a Duke player, but Cooper Flag did his thing. He did his thug thizzle. 2024 freshman of the year. I think his home state is Maine. Have anybody ever been to Maine? I heard Maine was a beautiful place. I heard Maine was a beautiful place. I would like to go to Maine one day. Go catch some lobsters. I think Maine got lobster fishing. You can go lobster fishing in Maine. But yeah, the Charlotte Hornets got the 4th pick, and I think the Dallas Mavericks got the number 1 pick. Congratulations, Dallas Mavericks, for getting the number 1 pick. I'm gonna try to keep all my lives clean. Let my peoples always remember and hear my voice later in life. Only 8 TV. Only 8 TV can do this. So appreciate y'all for joining in, listening to the voice of reasoning. 1 subscriber at a time. Y'all gotta keep my live up out here. My daughter was disappointed at 0 numbers earlier. Me and my daughter went live earlier. I had to delete it. I think she showed a little butt, so I had to delete it. We did as a little live playing together. And I think another bad thing with it was she She like it a little bit too much, but it's all right. It's called influencing her. Keep influencing your kids in the right direction. Try to influence them in everything they do. It's very hard when they get a certain age. It'll get very hard on you when they get a certain age. So shout out to my older daughters. I love y'all. Y'all made it hard, but it's okay. I'm still gonna be here for you, and I love you to the day I die, which will be many years from now, if the good Lord will it. So so your daddy will be here. And remember, never know it all and always learn. Let me say that again. Never know it all and always learn. You learn that key in life. You figure out how to be a genius. A genius is someone that is interested in learning. Like, what makes the sky blue? Like, what is the positivity of eating vegetables? That's what a genius do. A genius try to figure it all out. So never know it all and always learn. That's what I'm on right now. But just my thoughts. I could be all over the place a little bit. I can talk, I can do this. Come in here and get in this chat. I will be live Thursday at the auction, so tune in Thursday. I will be live at the auction Thursday. Auction Thursdays. Auction Thursdays. Try to keep these lives as clean as I can keep them. Keep doing the things I can do for people. And keep everything tight. Try to be original by all means necessary. Stay on my pivot and don't travel. Stay on your pivot and don't travel. Meaning, don't make a turnover. Meaning, always be on offense. Make offense win for you. Be a great defender. But use your offense to your advantage. So don't make it easy on your opponents by giving them the chance off of your mistake. Stay on your pivot and don't travel. And never know it all and always learn. From the hood philosopher. I'm the hood philosopher. I'm the hood philosopher. Let's run up to 1K. These YouTubes is getting kind of dead out there in the world. Out there, 181 subscribers, and I'm dead out there. That's weird. That's weird. I know YouTube is across the world. I'm gonna keep working at it though. I've been on here for 13 years. I had 50 subscribers for 13 years. I've been on here since 2011. So actually it's going on 15 years. So for 14 years, I had only 50 subscribers. Now I got 181 thanks to YouTube with their help putting me in the algorithms and getting me across the world. I might have messed up by taking people to the club and being all over the place, but I'm gonna work on getting out this timeout and keep moving steadily forward, stay positive, keep my dreams and my goals set so I can give back like I want to give back. Use this as like a stream of income. Y'all can be on my journey with. I'm very transparent. Y'all can be on my journey with starting it out the mud and figuring it out. And once I realize I'm back out and good in the algorithms again, I will get a PC. It's gonna be a mega station. It's gonna be a mega station. It's gonna be a mega system. It's gonna be a mega system. It's gonna be able to print logos for t-shirts. Yep, it's gonna be able to play video games, stream live on YouTube. It's the only platform that I'm using. I'm only using YouTube, nothing else. I don't want to use nothing else and never will use anything else. I'm trying this on YouTube across the world. YouTube has been the most solid across the world stream of like entertainment or um educational purposes. And that's what a lot of my videos will be, educational. Like telling you how to do something and showing you how to do it, trying to get to it, having a dream, setting forward, and be on my journey. The perfect journey. Small town country man. Used to be a little young country boy. Now I'm a country man, you know? And y'all gonna watch this country man get up. And I'm gonna tell you how to monetize your channels step by step. I'm gonna tell you what did good for me on what to do like far as copyright or timeout. If I ever figure out I'm in some type of timeout, I will be good. But I don't know what I'm in right now. But steady talking with nobody watching, it's cool. That's why my head down a lot in this video. That's why I cut the screen off for a little bit just to talk. But I am here. I am still can talk to you. I'm out here. But we'll damn sure go straight and get a PC. Start printing up t-shirts, selling them at the event center. Yeah. See if I can damn get something in. See if I can get something in. Yes, sir. See if I can get something in. I ain't got nothing in on the game tonight. I chilled on that. Almost want to go play me some blackjack. What time is it? Almost want to go play me some damn blackjack. Run my lights up, get me hyped up. Yeah, I don't know what happened to all of my viewers and all of my people. Jim Princeton disappeared, Sprunky, Maxie. There was a lot of people out there watching me. Maybe I got away from maybe I got struck or something. Maybe I got struck or something a couple of times off of a couple of troll pages. But it wasn't nothing major. I ain't never did nothing major, so I'm gonna get struck probably. I can just imagine me getting struck on the page like this. I'm too real as it get, and I'm too behind the scenes. I'm too raw. I'm too what you call it, black market. I'm in that. I'm in the black market. I'm gonna show you behind the scenes. I am the black market. The Charlotte Hornets got the fourth pick. When the hell they get the fourth pick? Man, that is messed up. That is crazy. We'll never get that first pick. It's all right, though. Stay positive. Stay active. Stay after it. I was sitting back and just watching a little bit. Some information out there to see what's going on. Sorry about that, but we still here. We still live action. We average about 2 hours alive, but I've been cutting them back simply because it ain't been nobody on here. But it's all right. Maybe my daughters or whoever will take this and run with this idea and move it on. Hopefully this idea will be something left to them. Yes, sir. But yeah, we trying to put together this big Asian party. We're trying to put together a big festival. July the 26th. We got something coming up on May the 31st. Something coming up on June the 9th. We got something coming up on July the 4th. July the 26th. August the 9th. It's a lot of dates coming up. 2025 is live. 2026, we will be rich. 2005 is live. 2026, we will be rich. Rich ain't always financially rich. And let's not forget that. Being rich ain't always being financially rich. Being rich is happiness. Being rich is being with your family. Being rich is being able to do things you need to do. Being rich ain't always financial. Being well off is being financially straight. To me, being rich means a lot of different things. About like love. Love can mean a lot of different things. Or you can just love this, you can just love that. I love that color you're wearing. I love this beautiful view. I love you. So love can be a lot of different feelings. Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this live too. Good night.